Hello Scorpio and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your January 2026 tarot reading for the month ahead for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. It is intuitive spiritual guidance. I say what comes to me as always. So Scorpio, we're going to pull some angel and oracle messages, go through the cards roughly week by week, though there is divine timing and orchestration in all things, so bear that in mind. But to start with, I've pulled your card from your yearly 2026 tarot reading, and for January, it is the Queen of Wands. So we will go into that energy as a kind of influence for the month of January for you. Let's start with your angel and ancestor message. What does Scorpio need to know? Thank you. Messages and guidance for January 2026. We have recovery. Always a nice sign. We can have recovery on all levels. Healing, health issues, financial, relationships, other areas of life. Let's see what we have for you as a romance message. What does Scorpio need to hear? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides for January. Okay. We have flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Flirtation, fun-loving energy, attractive energy. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we have for you. Let's see what we have in terms of money areas. What does Scorpio need to hear in terms of money areas? Thank you. We have organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. So, getting organized again, maybe. Let's pull some cards and see what we have for you. What do we have, thank you, week by week for Scorpio, starting with week 1. What does Spirit want Scorpio to know? Scorpio, January 2026 Tarot Forecast for the month ahead. What does Scorpio need to know? Let's see what January 2026 has in store for you. Okay, I'm going to take the cards one by one that have fallen out. So we have the Five of Swords, week 1. We have week 2, which is the Seven of Cups. Week 3, a Queen of Wands again. And week 4, we have the Three of Swords. All right, let's pull some additional cards to go deeper into the message, deeper insights, deeper understanding. What do we have for our lovely Scorpios? Thank you. Message for Scorpio, thank you. Starting with week 1, the Five of Swords. So we have the King of Pentacles, can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male or female, or the energy of the card, solid, stable, secure, successful, grounded, resourceful, practical. Seven of Cups, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, we have the Four of Pentacles. All these pentacles energy here, Scorpio. I've got the Five of Swords again. So Scorpio, this Queen of Wands is appearing twice in your reading. It could be your energy. It is Mars energy for me as a reader. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female, or the energy of the card. It feels for a lot of you like you, but it can be a person as well who might be influential. You know, the Queen of Wands can be go-getting, driven, action-orientated, assertive, confident, charismatic. She really is very independent in her thinking in terms of, and knows her own power. For a lot of you, this just feels that sense of your energy. I feel that you are taking action and asserting yourself from a position of recognizing your own power. By your actions, you can bring change to your circumstances, and you're not afraid to face anything that needs to be faced. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean with the Queen of Wands that there's fear involved. There may well be, but she'll do it anyway. So that's the kind of flavor of the reading. It's very empowered, taking control, taking the lead in your own life. And actually even people or places discovering what you're really made of. They might not expect this from you. Because the energy here, Scorpio, I don't feel this King of Pentacles feels positive for you. You know, it feels like more of a person. With the Five of Swords, this is that scenario of somebody acting in a disrespectful manner, arguments, conflicts. And there's just that scenario here of, I'm not sure this is for me, this place, this person, this situation. Somebody who is generally representing something solid and stable and secure. It certainly feels here that there is a level of, or maybe wanting to reaffirm that, there's certainly a level of something causing you disrespect in money. You might be choosing to leave a place of work. You might be choosing to say to yourself, this is not okay. This is not serving me, whether it's in terms of relationship, whether it's in terms of business. For a lot of you, this feels like a focus on money this month, certainly with all the pentacles coming out. It certainly feels here, Scorpio, that you're not putting up with something anymore between these two energies. Now, as your energy with the King of Pentacles, I know what I deserve, and this isn't it. I know my worth. I know what I financially deserve. And I know practically what I need to do to make that happen. But I think that there is a level, whether you're dealing with a person or a place here, it certainly feels here that you're getting organized. Whatever this conflict is, whatever this disrespect is, whatever this fallout is, whatever this bad feeling is, it's prompting you to take action. And Spirit is seeing that as a positive thing. Because again, with that Queen of Wands energy, taking the lead, taking control, taking action, being empowered, knowing your power, being assertive, doing something about it, is what I'm seeing for you. Because the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles is about looking at options and possibilities, pursuing pathways, opportunities, seeing what's out there, manifesting new hopes, dreams and wishes, because it's with a view to getting the money that you feel that you deserve, financial success, also self-worth in terms of your worth, getting to the position that you want to be, the place that you want to be in, being valued and appreciated. All of these energies are what you're putting your time and energy into, is what I'm seeing here. It certainly feels here, Scorpio, that something is prompting you to look at your options because you know what you deserve and you know what you're looking for. And I think that there's some fallout or disagreement in terms of, a lot of you, it can be a career, work scenario, money scenario here as well, someone being disrespectful in terms of money and financial matters, prompting you to look at your options here, fully knowing what you deserve, is what I see for you here. Because there's an element of taking, I think this just feels like your energy, very empowered, taking control and taking charge and taking the lead and not giving to something that's not giving back to you. You're closed off to a person, can be romantic, but it can also be in terms of business, because there is that level of holding on to what matters, what's important, self-preservation, self-respect, self-value and appreciation, and not giving to something that doesn't give back to you. Feels like financially, feels like in terms of your worth and respect, feels like in terms of someone's actions are spurring you to do something about your circumstances and open up to exploring options and opportunities, even looking to be on your own as well with this energy too. And say, you know, I'm better off on my own and going finding someone else. I mean, that can be the energy here as well, because you're holding yourself in higher esteem than the experience that you're going through, is what I'm seeing for you. This is, I'm not giving to that person or that place or that situation anymore. I'm going to go and explore my options, is what I'm seeing for you. The interesting thing here is, Scorpio, the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords, it looks like removing yourself from a situation that doesn't serve you anymore, because you've learnt from the pain. Three of Swords can be heartbreak, painful truths, third-party situations, betrayal, someone causing you emotional pain on any level. But the strong energy here is you're not going to get to do that again. You're learning some kind of lesson from the pain that you've gone through and grown through here. And it feels here that you have an opportunity here to align with a path of independence. For others of you, it can also be, I mean, it would be independence even if you were an entrepreneur. If this was a business partnership, and again, your partner in business, there were fallouts and disagreements or disrespectful behavior, this would be looking to go out on your own as well, because you're better off on your own. You actually can be successful on your own. So this can also be a very powerful flavor of that as well. For others of you, this certainly feels here that there are options and opportunities out there. Could be in love. You have options, you're being told from God, Spirit, the universe. You also have opportunities and pathways in terms of business too. A strong sense of don't put up with something that, and don't give to something that doesn't give back to you. In fact, quite the opposite, that causes you hurt and upset. And this is somebody who is taking the lead and taking control to bring recovery once and for all, and align with a path that better befits them in some way. Now, interestingly, there is flirty behavior. It's not shown in the cards, but I certainly feel here, Scorpio. I mean, it could well be in terms of, you know, this can have, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, there could well be somebody else on the scene who you feel might be a better match for you as well. But it's not limited to that. This can be not giving to something that's not really giving back to you in terms of respect, value, appreciation, money. So it can represent aligning with the path of recovery. This is a powerful realignment energy. And as you do that, new options open up to you in terms of love, career, money areas, life areas. There are new things to manifest here, is what you're being told. But it looks like you get to remove yourself from a situation by week 4, and that is looked at as a victory for you. And it's a victory that you are finally removing yourself from a situation that doesn't serve you, is what Spirit is saying. So this can be very powerful in terms of the actions that you're taking in exploring options and opportunities, for example, in terms of money, career, finances, going it alone. This can be a strong sense of cutting cords because, you know, opportunity lies elsewhere and that's coming in for you. You know, I'm going to pull one more card with the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. Where's that heading? God, Spirit, Angels. Let's get one more confirmation card for that. Yeah, there's a little bit of waiting before you can walk away. Biding your time. Yeah, waiting for something else to line up, or maybe waiting for the practical things to unfold for you here. Again, a level of patience in all things, which is what I'm seeing for you. But again, with the Eight of Swords, being very mindful here that something isn't moving forward for you because you've been hurt and let down. But there is an opportunity here for a new path to unfold where you will get everything that you want. So this is that scenario here, Scorpio. The Empress can be very positive in terms of the creation of the new abundance in terms of new money paths, but also where we feel bountiful, where we can thrive, where we can really come into our own. Or we feel loved and respected and appreciated. You know, with the Empress, this is also very powerful in terms of new love. I feel that Spirit is telling you in the month of January, you're figuring out what's not serving you. And that's a good thing, because now it gives you an opportunity to realign. There's just a powerful realignment going on. And Spirit is seeing that as a good thing, because now you can move in a direction where you can get your wish. You can get everything that you want. You can be valued, appreciated, respected, and really being in a new relationship or a new environment or a new place that you will grow. You will grow and thrive and get everything that you want. I think that you're realizing something isn't moving forward, but there is another path that will. And it certainly feels here you're redirecting your energy. This just feels like a powerful redirection for you, but it's extremely positive. This person has done you a favor because they're aligning with you on a path that will bring you greater happiness, fulfillment, joy, and abundance. Spirit is telling you there are options to manifest your wish, to get everything that you want. Everything's hanging out there in the ether for you. They're the potential, the fullest potential and possibility for you. But we have to take action and go for it. And I feel that's what you're doing here, whether you're choosing to be on your own and going and seeking of another person, somebody who may match you better, whether it's to do with job opportunities, business, or again, new paths for you that feel going it alone in terms of business. This is that scenario of when you figure out what's not working for you and you realize the lessons from the pain that you've experienced, you align with a path of growth where you can get everything that you want. I don't normally pull extra cards in this reading, but I just wanted more clarity because there are duplicating cards. All right. Let's see what we have for you as a number. What do we have for our lovely Scorpios? Thank you. This Queen of Wands energy is you. Strongly you. Doing something about it. Yeah, physical activity, put the effort in. It can also highlight physical activity as well. Number 67. And put your energy in the right direction as well would be the energy here too. Things that are worthwhile, not giving to things that aren't. Self-love. 61, I did look at the bottom of the deck, so I did look again. Number 7, personal growth, yeah. So those are your numbers here, Scorpio, that I've pulled. And messages. Let's see what we have for you as an angel and ancestor message. I'm going to pull 2 to finish off your reading. What do we have for our lovely Scorpios? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Angel and ancestors messages, yeah. Lord, take charge with authority. That's very Queen of Wands energy. Let's pull one more. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you. Thank you. Shaman, trust in higher forces. Take charge with authority. Don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honoured. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There is no excuse for bad behaviour, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. You have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth, and it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation that you don't want to be in. You are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. Shaman. You might need to bide your time a little bit, but everything's coming in. I think that if you're manifesting new things in January, it's likely over the coming weeks, the new path is opening up for you. Shaman. Trust in higher forces. Trust in your angels, guides, and ancestors. If you have given your power away, claim it back. There are spiritual allies working in your favour, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to your spiritual allies. When you do so, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct this situation and come out on top. The Shaman card also shows you that you have shamanic potential to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. Scorpio, there is a new power dynamic here, and you are absolutely taking back your power and not giving to a person, place, situation, or people that don't serve your highest good. I think that there is a realignment going on, but you're figuring out what's not working for you. Again, that sense of fresh take on things, sometimes biding your time, but ultimately you are aligning with what feels like a very new, abundant, flourishing path of growth is what I'm seeing for you. This is your recovery era, and I feel that Spirit is telling you by week 2, whatever is happening week 1, it's time. It's time to know your worth, know what you deserve, hold yourself in high esteem, and pursue options that are more befitting of you. Free will. Scorpio, that's what I have for you for the month of January 2026. I hope you enjoyed your reading, found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful January 2026, and I'll see you next time.